Russell Westbrook is officially retired. And just like that, one of the loudest, fastest, most explosive careers basketball has ever seen is over. 18 NBA seasons, more than 27,000 points, more than 10,000 assists, 9 All-Star appearances, an MVP, and an NBA record 209 triple-doubles. But if you only watched Russell Westbrook during the final years of his career, you don't really understand Russell Westbrook. You saw the missed jumpers, the turnovers, the Lakers' disaster, the memes, the arguments about whether his style could ever contribute to championship basketball. But before all of that, Russell Westbrook was terrifying. He played basketball like somebody pressed fast forward while everyone else was moving at normal speed. And now that his career is over, it's time to remember just how incredible Russell Westbrook actually was. Because with prime Russ, you had to be there. Westbrook wasn't supposed to become this. Coming out of high school in California, he wasn't considered an elite national prospect. He eventually landed at UCLA, where his athleticism and defensive intensity started getting NBA attention. In 2008, Westbrook was selected 4th overall. He joined a young Kevin Durant, and Oklahoma City suddenly had the beginnings of something special. Then came James Harden, Durant, Westbrook, 3 future NBA MVPs on the same roster before any of them had reached their primes, and they developed incredibly fast. By 2012, Oklahoma City was in the NBA Finals against LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and the Miami Heat. Westbrook was only 23, Durant was 23, Harden was 22. They lost the series, but nobody thought that would be their only finals appearance together. It felt like the beginning of a dynasty. Instead, Harden was traded months later, and one of basketball's greatest what-ifs was born. Statistics don't completely explain prime Russell Westbrook. You had to watch him. Westbrook didn't simply attack the basket, he attacked the entire game. A defensive rebound could become a dunk on the other end before the defense understood what happened. And Westbrook didn't want a normal dunk. He wanted a dunk that made the entire arena react. Speed, strength, explosion, anger. Russ played every possession as somebody had personally challenged him. Sometimes that mentality created mistakes. It could lead to bad shots or turnovers. But it also made him one of the most entertaining players basketball has ever seen. Every game felt important, every opponent seemed personal, and every time Westbrook grabbed a rebound, you knew there was a chance something ridiculous was about to happen. Then Kevin Durant left, and everything changed. The MVP season. In 2016, Durant shocked the basketball world by leaving Oklahoma City for the Golden State Warriors. Westbrook stayed. Suddenly, this was his team. And what happened next became one of the greatest individual seasons in NBA history. During the 2016-17 season, Russell Westbrook averaged 31.6 points, 10.7 rebounds, 10.4 assists, a triple-double for an entire season. Before Westbrook, nobody had accomplished that since Oscar Robertson in 1962, 55 years. Westbrook also recorded 42 triple-doubles, breaking Robertson's single-season record. But this wasn't empty stat collecting. There were fourth-quarter comebacks, huge scoring nights, and game winners. Then came Denver. Westbrook needed one more triple-double to break Robertson's record. He got it. Career-defining history. But he wasn't finished. Oklahoma City was down 2 in the final seconds. Westbrook pulled up from deep. Game winner. The same night he broke a record that had stood for decades, he eliminated Denver from playoff contention with a buzzer beater. You couldn't have written it better. At the end of the season, Russell Westbrook was named NBA MVP for that year. Basketball belonged to him. Mr. Triple-Double. The craziest part is that Westbrook didn't stop. Averaging a triple-double was supposed to be something we'd never see again. Westbrook did it 4 different seasons. Eventually, fans became so accustomed to his production that triple-doubles almost stopped feeling special. 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists, just another Westbrook game. 30 points and 15 assists, another night. That's how absurd his production became. Then in 2021, Westbrook broke Oscar Robertson's career triple-double record. By retirement, Westbrook had recorded 209, the most in NBA history. A record that once seemed almost untouchable had been completely rewritten, chasing the championship. But one thing followed Westbrook throughout his career. Could he win a championship? After Durant left, Oklahoma City couldn't make another deep playoff run. Eventually, Westbrook was traded to Houston, where he reunited with James Harden. That didn't work. Then came Washington. And Washington is an underrated part of Westbrook's story. After a difficult start, he helped turn the Wizards' season around and averaged another triple-double. But then came Los Angeles. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook. On paper, three future Hall of Famers sounded unstoppable. On the court, it was a disaster. The spacing didn't work. Westbrook needed the ball. LeBron needed the ball. Defenses didn't respect Westbrook's jumper. The turnovers became magnified. Every missed shot became a social media clip. Eventually, the criticism became relentless, and the way basketball talked about Russell Westbrook completely changed. People stopped talking about what he had accomplished. They talked about what he couldn't do, couldn't shoot, couldn't play without the ball, couldn't adjust, couldn't win. Some criticism was legitimate. Westbrook was never a great shooter. His decision-making could be frustrating, and his aggressive style sometimes worked against him. But there's a difference between criticizing a player's weaknesses and allowing those weaknesses to erase his greatness. For a while, basketball came dangerously close to doing exactly that. Learning to be something different. Eventually, Westbrook had to confront something almost every superstar faces. He wasn't MVP Russ anymore. After the Lakers, his role changed. The player who once controlled every possession had to learn how to contribute without being the center of everything. With the Clippers, Denver, and eventually to Sacramento, Westbrook accepted smaller roles. Sometimes he started, sometimes he came off the bench. The minutes decreased, the numbers declined, but the competitiveness remained. Even at 37, you could still occasionally see it. The rebound, the sudden acceleration, the violent finish. For a few seconds, the old Russell Westbrook would appear again. And then, after 18 seasons, it was over. Look at this career. Now that the noise has stopped, look at the resume. More than 27,000 points, more than 10,000 assists, nearly 9,000 rebounds, 209 triple-doubles, 9 All-Star selections, 9 All-NBA selections, 2 scoring titles, 3 assist titles, 2 All-Star Game MVPs, an Olympic gold medal, a spot on the NBA's 75th anniversary team, and the 2017 NBA MVP. Russell Westbrook didn't just have a successful NBA career. He built one of the greatest point guard resumes basketball has ever seen. And that's why his legacy is so fascinating. Yes, Westbrook could be inefficient. Yes, his shot selection could drive fans crazy. Yes, the turnovers mattered. And yes, he never won an NBA championship. But Russell Westbrook was also one of the greatest point guards of his generation. Both things can be true. He was flawed. He was brilliant. He was frustrating. He was spectacular. Sometimes he was all four in the same game. Oklahoma City. But there's one place where Westbrook's legacy will never be complicated. Oklahoma City. When Kevin Durant left, Westbrook stayed. At a moment when Thunder fans could have felt abandoned, Westbrook embraced the franchise. He became Oklahoma City's superstar, its identity, its heartbeat. That relationship went beyond statistics. Westbrook represented the attitude of the franchise, relentless, aggressive, never backing down. Someday, number 0 will almost certainly hang in the rafters in Oklahoma City. Because Westbrook didn't simply play for the Thunder. He helped define what Thunder basketball meant. You had to be there. Years from now, younger basketball fans will look up Russell Westbrook's career. They'll see the triple-doubles. They'll see the MVP. They'll see the shooting percentages. They'll see the turnovers. And they'll see that he never won a championship. Then they'll try to determine how good Russell Westbrook actually was. But numbers can't completely explain him. They won't show you how fast he was. They won't show you how violent those dunks felt. They won't explain the sound inside the arena after a Westbrook fourth-quarter takeover. They won't explain why every possession looked personal, or how a stat line of 30 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists somehow became normal. Westbrook made extraordinary production feel ordinary. Maybe we didn't appreciate that enough while it was happening. Russell Westbrook's career wasn't perfect. His game wasn't perfect, but boring, never. For 18 seasons, Russell Westbrook played basketball at one speed, full speed. Whether you loved him, hated him, or spent entire games wondering what he was doing, when Russell Westbrook stepped onto a basketball court, you watched, and now it's over. An MVP, 9 All-Star appearances, more than 27,000 points. And 209 triple-doubles later, one of basketball's most unique careers has reached its end. Someday when somebody asks you what prime Russell Westbrook was really like, there might only be one answer. You had to be there. Cut to black. Russell Westbrook, 2008 to 2026. Why not?